Now what? One thing if you're IGLing because you have to, and it's a completely different thing if you're IGLing because you want to. That's why I hope he wants to.
In mind from the word go, so sit back and watch the next couple of rounds. I want to see BBL try and keep this clean though.
Fuck, I lost his reply.
Yeah, I was looking for Heretics to do one of their set rounds here.
Fuck, I'm trolling with this shit right now. You son of a bitch, you ruined this. You're staying banned, dog. You fucked me up.
Looks like maybe
I couldn't even read his reply.
see Mini Boo.
Can you copy paste his reply, JNM?
Running under.
Was it a bad reply?
Creating a distraction towards B. Trying to get up close and personal with the classics at some point.
And on the other side, we know who's going to be waiting for it too.
No?
So Levin's going to be there,
myself.
and so is Profek. So it'll be mostly on their plate. Maybe Magnum if he does lean over that far, but it is go time. So there we go. Miniboo going to try and cut through, draw the eyes away, but Levin's still training towards
Dear
main.
Matson Tarek, it was not appropriate to me make such a statement. I'd like to apologize.
Unfazed
I
by
hope I can
it,
see the
unmoved
chat.
by it.
Makes me feel alive.
Down to 3
I don't know
now.
what I was thinking. It was stupid.
It's
Nah, keep him
just
banned.
unreal from Levin.
Smarvs,
Miniboo still being a nuisance.
you don't
but
sound like you're sorry,
it
bro.
feels like he's only going to be a
fake.
nuisance here. Yes, handled BBL. Make it up to 2.
Yeah, cheeky idea using the
It's not even a chat GPT response.
The
It's
turret
just
didn't get destroyed for some
this
reason.
is not
so
genuine.
In future rounds, they're going to need to figure that one out.
I don't want to think about turrets. They don't go that well for me.
What is that? I don't know the reference.
I had to come back in and cast.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually sorry about that one.
Okay, bonus. What do we have? Full armor coming up, Heretics. I mean, they heard. They were in the receiving end of that that outlaw, so don't blame them for that. But bonus here. Let's see what we get. BBL get a miracle from this, or the Heretics get back on track. This is a necessary round. Denial of removing the turret early.
It's just standard A default here for Heretics. Using the salvos early to deny the space. Getting up close.
Yeah, actually a bit unorthodox. That's a little bit of a deeper look, but doesn't see much yet. One of the only EMEA players to really flourish with the Stinger so far.
What was this angle?
Not our strong point.
Nope. It's fine. Americans do make it look like a, you know, essentially another rifle.
Oh, yeah.
This is enough utility now going through. They should be feeling like someone's trying to make a bit of a play. Now, they've identified Yampy early, about the minute mark.
Yeah, Heretics has been really
Thank you for the
strong
5
knowing
gifted,
the
Wav.
implications of losing.
Slow round. Appreciate it.
It's going to be this A finish, though. Great knife from Yampy.
Yeah, that's lovely. The timing 4 found that. That cheats over at least another player, maybe 2 even.
4 over towards the A site now.
30 seconds, brother. Hit the fucking site or don't.
Scrappy guns.
And again, even just be able to keep the turret in place, keep that faith in mind. The flash through the wall is perfect. But Boo,
the Gecko flash got him.
I guess he was maybe a step behind, so he
What
didn't
a
get caught on the
stun.
flash. But Sociable going to try and duck down and survive. But
Oh my god, you saw him, brother.
Oh my god, wait, Sociable, you serious? Getting 2 from there. I thought 1 was fair game. The second, I don't know how the hell that happened, but Magnum trying to walk this back. This is not going to be easy. 3 players off, but they line up. That makes it much easier. Stall on the spike, they need to deal with the back line. Arian's making that near on impossible. Magnum still.
There's no way that's. Oh my god, bro, just play normally. Why does he keep dashing in?
Sorry, I don't know how the hell that happened, but Magnum trying to walk this back. This is not going to be easy. 3 players off, but they line up. That makes it much easier. Stall on the spike, they need to deal with the back line. Arian's making that near on impossible. Magnum still.
There's no way that's. Oh my god, bro, just play normally. Why does he keep dashing in?
Sorry, a bonus nearly
He needs to
won.
stop dashing in and just peek and play normal.
Yeah, BBL losing that round, but I'd be happy with that result there.
I will not call him Levin until he starts dashing normally.
I do love that slide up mini boo, that slide
Might have
up
to just
onto
take
the
away his
fridge.
dash.
No fridge? I don't know what people call it. We call it fridge. Not something that many agents can do. What looks so different on the Neon?
The most rounds the team has gotten versus Heretics is 6 to
doing it.
That's fucked.
He is a treat to watch here on that.
I think in these later rounds, just the anti-bonus from Heretics, I don't mind the simple approach. I want to see a bit more of an exploration around the map, though, in the later rounds.
Oh, on Icebox.
Looking like a 5A approach here, identifying the weakness from BBL that they like to play off of this A site.
Stanzo, look at the damage that they've done
He's
already
getting a
towards
gun,
Miniboot,
but
taking
it
him
was
down to
still
75,
bad.
forcing him away. So they've stalled out that first wave of approach.
Even if he's going for a gun, he's
it's a chess game
bleeding.
right now. BBL, no.
Oh! Tried to steady the aim for the second, but it wasn't to be. But already a nice little 1-for-1 here. They've fought out at least for the front of the site. I don't think they can really gather the back unless they swing perfectly in unison. Woot taking a lot of damage here. Desperate to try and deal with the players by Dice, but BBL holding
See,
the
if he
line
stays
so
back and doesn't
well.
dash, he kills them.
Okay,
Just
BBL.
play normally.
Yeah, I feel like we might actually have a game here.
Yeah, the chess match is coming in. Heretics identified from their preparation that BBL like to play off of that A site, play more for retakes and have that flank coming in. BBL changing up the style, keeping one deep on B. We keep seeing a push on B, and then 4 people stacked on the back of that A site, just ready to brawl Heretics every time.
This is that early testing period almost, both kind of getting a feel for each other, figuring out what's going on. And obviously the A-Site simulator carrying on here, but maybe this time we do get a bit of variety.
Where's the gameplay? I think you missed it, bro.
As we do see Sheriff's out.
I think I would like to see a timeout there from Heretics.
You'd have hit the button.
Just said what I just said.
I said what I said.
Just said, like Weber and Neil, they're smart enough to say what I just said. If they did it, I would prefer it on this round right now.
What did he say? I don't know what he said. Fuck.
You know,
I'm not paying close enough
if
attention.
they take it next round, it's a little bit too close. If you know what I mean? That information,
kind of like
yeah, the other team's going to be thinking about this gun round.
Oh,
How is this possible?
Dear. It's not pretty for Yampi.
How is
there.
this possible?
And yeah, it's a judge recovered, but it is a player taken down. So it does add a little bit of worry to my mind, especially in the hands of Miniboo. I mean, let's have a look here. We know that there's a second string to this boat, and that being Profek.
That's right. This is the Valorant team. This is billions of games. When is the finals of the finals?
Now, so it's not an unmanned
The finals
site.
in Toronto
Heretics
are on June
are gonna have
22nd.
an easy time now.
That's like the end of the event. The main event starts June 6th, I think. I think Toronto
Puts a
starts
smile
June
on my
6th,
face.
and the grand finals are on June
Why is
22nd.
that?
Just the Sliggy Piggy judge skin.
It's cute. Very cute. Now BBL's patience is going to be tested, their resolve, and it's brilliant. I don't know if he caught it just a second before. I think Profek
Good
just
spam.
knows his lines. Taking away Boot. Now Profek,
Nice shot.
still farming. God damn, this guy is
Go
clean.
for the ace.
Benji. I don't think you're going to get much more here. 1 HP in a
Ace?
dream.
Nope.
Oh, a flying Magnum will do the
Woot,
job.
1v3?
Woot, 1v3.
Nah.
Not going
Nah,
to be
hit
going
it.
so good here.
Nice try.
Singed and put down. Profek very clean after a bit of a shaky start.
Yeah, just the eco there for Heretics, but it's nice to see the aim display there. It's just a bit of confidence building. Knowing how good you are sometimes in these rounds translates over to the gun rounds.
Honestly, the Valorant
Certainly not an easy
esports
role
scene
playing
is
on that side
arguably
there.
thriving. They
And
just
it
need
is
to
now
fix the
Heretics
comp
timeout,
slash
so,
casual scene.
A little bit later on, obviously, they don't ever feel like they're completely out of a series, but they do need a reaction now.
If they added a different game
Yeah, it's gonna
mode
be all Weber
and
Nils'
also
fault if
added
they
a
start
leaderboard
losing.
for that game mode.
Niels,
So like,
don't be rubbish.
I mean, I guess it's kind of like Premiere,
Cool.
but maybe
Well, let's
like,
see. I
what if
want
there
your
was a
judgment
leaderboard
afterwards. Do you
for?
approve of whatever the adjustment may be?
I don't know. I don't know
No,
what
it
that
looks
mode would be.
Somewhat like what we've seen before.
Looks like Icebox. 4 towards A.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like a
rinse,
split play
repeat.
leaderboard is kind of
Nice dream,
troll.
so earlier control built towards
Maybe.
on the backside of site here.
Heretics may be
I
identifying
don't
that
know.
the Killjoy
Like aim maps.
as
What
a
about what if
retake
they
set
had
for
like aim
BBL,
maps and there's leaderboards for that?
and they
I
would
don't
be
know.
right
Like
to
2v2.
do so.
Timing becomes the question.
Yeah, if they had
Ian's probably gonna use
2v2,
this
maybe.
gecko to get into the site. See if Levin can catch a timing here.
He's looking for it. Have to steady himself. Drones there. Steady steps towards the site, and there's the lockdown.
That's early. I'm not sure what's triggered that.
Oh, he got it out anyway.
Deny it, and
That's
Levin's
tough.
gone down. So backside now under the Heretics banner. They've controlled this well, and the spike planted. They've got time on their side. And as post-plant becomes difficult, they've got a lot of utility to layer onto this. Miniboo just going to try and hold on
moving.
and do as much damage as he possibly can. Kind of let off the leash almost. Chomping at the bit as Rien's actually going to send in the ult, and Miniboo swings off it. There's a lot of
The
players here.
flash,
The flash
perfect timing.
is fantastic. Miniboo blind to the world. 4v4, but can they dissuade this back line?
Rocket's coming back
So
up
much
soon.
stall on the spike. They would need to get deep and get deep
He's on it.
fast. Rien's isn't even allowing
He's on it.
You can't get past go at this
Damn.
point. Rien's impact alone is
Rockets are
outstanding.
back soon now, for
As the
sure.
spike feels impossible Got to half, yes, but to deny the final 3, I don't think it's happening. It's not.
Damn, someone spammed the
get that
diffuser.
spike
They almost
down,
actually pulled
they
it
get
off.
into that post plant.
I don't know if anyone had a
There's
molly on the
so
bomb.
much utility, Mini.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. There's too much Killjoy, Gecko, Viper, and Tail all providing value. Something I missed there is that one off of the Tail ult meant that there's a complete counter there for Magnum's ult. So playing that retake setup doesn't do anything at all. Tail ult comes in, easy post plant there for Heretics.
So Weber and Neil's off the
Good
hook for
post
now.
plant. They have a lot of util.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
But I'm a bit stupid too, so,
well,
you know.
I wasn't going to say it. But Boo and Benji now 1 away from their ults. We're looking at the cycle coming in. Levin 1 away. 2 still sat with BBL. We did obviously see Magnum's invested just last round. This is different.
What is he doing?
Oh,
why not
he
just stay?
moved just slightly off.
Why did he get off?
It messed with his aim.
11
It
guys
felt like he got
me.
too much pressure from the spam coming in, maybe feeling he'd gotten seen or something.
He's
He looked
too committed. He has
uncomfortable
to
there,
stay.
but
I'm
if
surprised.
stuck to it,
Why would he
probably
ever
would have
think
had
about
his
going
man in
back?
the form of Mini Boo.
The Gecko
All
flash
this
came in. You have to.
control.
I
They
don't
can
know.
stack
Maybe I'm just a
bodies
hater.
towards this
I
A
could be a
site,
hater.
but now down a man. This makes it incredibly difficult.
Fuck.
Proactivity again from BBL.
Yeah, but look at
Drone
Benji.
and flash potentially.
Oh, the
That's
angle's
nice.
so nice. Yampi tried to kind of
He's staying?
find some unison with that, but he couldn't do it as Rien's already denies him.
He's
Trying to
back
play
up
up
now for
close
sure.
here. Magnum's in a lot of trouble. Does get away with his life though, but trying to keep some control here towards May's side. Sociable now spotted. They should have a decent read, but they don't expect
by Magnum.
to just go striding back in. Brilliant understanding of the
1v2.
tempo coming through, but Miniboo still alive.
What was
and Miniboo
that?
being dangerous. You gotta pay attention. 38 seconds. What does he do with this? Spike down.
Do you know about flank?
Miniboo
Probably. He probably knows.
left alone.
He's gonna be aware.
And he
He's
wants
gonna be
his
aware. He's
man,
gonna be
he
aware.
wants Sociable, he wants to find where Profek is as well.
You heard him
but
now.
time is
Oh,
not
he
on
made
his
noise.
side.
You have to fall.
And has he let it
Now
slip
he knows
here?
both of them.
A fair fight. Found
Fucking
and a
good
body
aim.
dropped. Miniboo looking for heroics with 5 bullets to play with and Sociable under pressure.
I think.
Sociable chooses
I wonder if
correct
he
on the coin
misheard.
toss.
I
and he
almost
gets
wonder
the
if he
defuse.
misheard.
Great attempt from Miniboo, but that round was all
He like
down to
misheard.
Magnum. Coming in as the
I don't know if it was a
sub for
silent jump
Chiwa.
or what. I don't know what
Some fans
happened, but
had
it
their
seemed like he
doubts.
misheard
I
something.
had doubts. I think a lot of us did.
I had some, but I think he's the perfect substitute for this team. I don't
Let
know
me
what
see,
the
let me see.
position is now, but he's been fantastic this split.
And
He might
this-
be playing the best Valorant of his career.
Oh,
right now.
show
I
the
tend to agree,
phone.
and this map was always a great map for him too, especially
That's
on that
true.
Killjoy. Those lurks were always
What's the
filthy.
silent drop from rafter to the rope?
I can't believe I forgot about that.
Yep. Every now and then, I do remember something. It's surprising to everyone involved. But
You
BBL
can
now getting a
silent
lot of
fall
ults
down
building
from
here,
the
and
rafter
you've
to
got
the
the
rope?
buy on the ropes from Heretic. So BBL, look, it ain't pretty, but it's working. But Yampi can't see a thing. Oh, out in no man's land,
That sounds like such a long
instantaneous punish. They
distance.
are losing players so early here now.
Without jumping.
Miniboo finally quelled, denies his big springboard towards the site. Sociable, I think, is going to be spotted on that.
I want to see
And
it.
the lockdown going to
Show me a
force
clip
his
of someone
hand
doing
here.
it. I want to see.
Fight forward or fall away. It looks like he wanted to fight. His hand forced Neron in the end, giving Heretic such a strong advantage.
Wonder if Boo is going to invest the Viper ult as well here. If the spike goes down, I imagine it. Lots of ults invested this round for Heretics.
You heard it. Rattling off the voice line, you're looking at 11 to be maybe 1, but hard to make this work. Boo knows his lines as well. So
He has no
Magnum
dash, he's gonna get a
removed.
kill.
I don't even think they got halfway on that, they didn't. 11, can you go nuclear?
His dash
can you
is
be
his
the one to
demise.
save the day here? Tries to bounce
my God,
out
that
of
was
it,
close
keep
to
them
his
on their
head.
toes, but time is not on their side.
Wait,
A
this is kind of a
second
nice
attempt.
reposition. Imagine he went back in
Second
right away.
trip around this ult, sees nothing,
Oh,
looking for a
God.
body out of place here. Another! Oh, 11!
The dash, we
This
lost.
is unbelievable! But Benji, now the onus is on you! Now the question is on
Every
him!
time 11 dashes,
Benji
we lose
with
the
the
round.
answer in the Red Bull clutch!
Incredible back and forth at the end.
Good
but
clutch
it's
by Benji.
Heretics with one of those set neon plays. That is the opener into that round. Using the Killjoy ult and the Viper ult to finish it off. Beautiful.
It's so
from
unlucky
Heretics there.
something.
And I love this. We're seeing the best of two players here. 11
Wow.
on one side, that explosive jet, and then Benji clutching up. Classic. Love seeing this between the two, the best of them both. 5-3 now, scoreline getting a little bit closer. Money now broken for BBL.
He could be.
And that timeout seemed to have found some of those solutions for Heretics.
No,
find
he
repetition
thought he
is what we
was
look
flanking
for
mid,
here.
no?
Heretics just have so many creative
I
plays.
don't think
that
he
in
knew
those
where
moments
Benji
where
was.
the
He was
economy's not
confused
looking
about
so
where, I
good,
think,
they can
right?
pull something out. Back down to an anti-eco. for a team
Thank you,
Heretics.
Vidon.
It's going to be a slow round.
Or Biden? I don't know.
Trying to
I
find
don't know how to say
Yampi,
it,
and
sorry.
they've caught him. Just drifting towards yellow. A lackadaisical about it all. Trying to find opportunities where maybe there aren't any. Profek's been a bit nasty though, so you got to be cautious with him. But is that enough of an opener? Taping down Yampi, is that enough that makes them want to go towards B? It certainly caused fear among BBL. They've put 3 bodies behind it now, leaving
Your
just
PRX made
Profek to
Toronto, I
defend
saw,
this
yeah.
A site.
They
That
need
was
to
a few
take
days
some
ago,
risk,
though, right?
and
Yeah.
they've chosen the wrong
They
site,
beat,
but they made the
PRX,
right choice overall, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And you can see the layers to how hard it is to hold this site by yourself. I mean, you've got Miniboo on the hunt. It's impossible. The floor's not lava, but it certainly feels like it, like that
Heretics
utility
are
just
good.
layered. And speaking of layering, look at this again. This has kind of fallen out of favor now this round. Heretics looking to take that step back closer. 5-4 would be a great scoreline now. Plenty of ults to be played with in the next. BBL do any sort of damage here. Any small...
Neon Kid is super annoying. Fuck this
Silver
agent. Who's
lining
more
to
annoying,
this.
Neon or Yoru?
And you can see it. You can see the plan from Heretics is clear as day. Deep post plants leave maybe Rien's a little closer, Miniboo a little closer.
Everyone's saying Neon.
Make it hard for BBL to work back in on. Nice from Levin, but it's small victories now.
Yeah, possible retake there, I'd
This
say.
is BBL's IGL.
BBL.
Jumpy.
Once again, Yampi trying to make plays with the judge. A little bit
Is it
one-dimensional
for
at
an
this
op?
point.
Sliggy fault, I think.
Not 3 in a row.
Stiggy's fault. That was Stiggy's fault, I think.
That's a
2 in
Sliggy
a
round
row.
right there.
No
I
op.
think Team Liquid run that one time.
I feel like they should have
Success
said for
with
op,
the
bro.
judge.
Yeah. Really flawed mentality.
Yep.
Probably why he's not a coach anymore.
It's hard. Double initiator, though. But still.
5-4 though. This is a big round. We got ults. We've got Magnum 1 off. Yampi's got his. The rest are pretty far away for BBL. On the other side for Heretics,
Who wins
Miniboo's
Genji
got
versus
theirs.
Rex?
Rien's as
Honestly,
well.
I don't know. I haven't
So,
seen them play in long enough.
Look to see what they
But I
can
would just
achieve
go
here if they
Gen
need
G.
it. And similar scenes, this feels repetitive, but it is Icebox, so no surprises there.
Yeah, when the middle of the map isn't that important on this map, extremities are going to be explored a lot more. 4 on A once again for Heretics.
Rex are good, but probably Gen
BBL
G.
coming over again with 4 themselves.
Find a pocket to work from, but here comes the ult.
Wait.
And Miniboo's found Profek, you can see it. It's just so well
Magnum?
constructed. Dealt
Has
with by
ult.
Magnum though,
Now gets his ult.
and he does have the reactionary lockdown. So this will keep them in heal here. Woot's salvo's already gone, we saw it earlier, so no opportunity to do much, and Yampi
They
is
go
now
back to
going to
A?
have to
Go back
scurry
to A.
back towards
Go back
B,
to A.
leaving Levin to control
It's
towards
good call.
middle.
Good call.
They've stalled them out, but it's still 50 seconds.
There's 2 here, but it's fine.
Levin's done well to hold the angle there. Knows that it's
there's
likely
3
going to
now.
be this A
Damn.
finish.
They know.
Yampi just confirming
Now they
it
should
with that
fake A,
knife.
go B. That's
3
crazy,
on
though.
A for
Nah,
BBL.
it's too late.
Magnum's been solid from this angle. His timing's been fantastic. He's
It's too
going to
late.
hear these steps though, but go barrel
That's a
C.
hard shot,
Okay,
brother.
Holds for just a little longer, but he knows that his time has gone. Looking to go 11 to pick up the pace. Beautiful correction towards Rien's, but a great trade from Woot. Steps towards the site now. Hard fought, 420 seconds, 3v3. This ain't easy now. Heretics not feeling safe about this, and Magnum chomping at the bit.
Wow.
Oh, it's gorgeous from
Benji.
him. Lovely little back and forth and sociable. Does he get the timing right? Oh, Heretics.
Damn, they got both the
Just
kills? Wow.
finding some safety and security at the
Ay,
end.
ay,
and it
ay,
felt like
ay,
a nice
ay.
edge there.
Heretics.
Yeah, Icebox is all about scaling.
What is that turret?
and
Wait, which
knowing
turret
how
was
to
it? I
just
kinda
scale
missed it.
together.
I zoned out for a
Heretics
sec.
doing a wonderful job scaling in, getting those trades, understanding
Where did he
when to
turret?
take
Top
deep
screens?
site control, when not to.
Or top rafter?
It feels like there's not ever like an easy answer to that, right? That scaling just feels so fundamentally solid here. For Heretics, with the utility they have, the layers to it, and just kind of knowing what to do with it, even though they got close, you can still see what they're trying to achieve. So I'm wondering what BBL try and
pulled
do
him
as a
blind.
reaction, right? Because we've got a couple more rounds to play with.
Nice, Benji.
So what is the game plan now? If you're in BBL's shoes here, 5-5, close half
Oh,
here,
he's got turreting top
hard
screen,
to
I see.
handle, you're on a broken purchase, but is there something in your mind that you'd like to see them attempt?
I like what they've been doing so far overall. I think we got to remember that Icebox, in my opinion, is more of an attack-sided map.
Fair.
5 already on the defense, 5-5 is looking like a decent half already
Yeah.
from BBL. So I've not disliked what they've been doing. Maybe they could explore those flank options a little bit
I
more.
wanna see that
You
drop
saw
still
them
at half.
pushing up B
I wanna
early,
see it.
but
I wonder
never
if I've
quite
seen it.
committing.
Yep.
Maybe I'm tweaking.
Playing more of a flood style on that A side of the map. They need to disrupt that post-plant utility somehow if the plant is going to go down.
See if that is something that we maybe have in that 12th round potentially. This one.
Yep. Just the eco, yeah.
They're not saying
Just
that.
the eco. Levin with a Marshall.
Crowd trying to will on BBL here.
Eco.
Not an easy position to be in though. A hard round to face.
Is Benji a Fortnite player? He's an ex-Fortnite pro.
Really, it is only Magnum
One
on
of the
this side.
Fortnite goats, actually. I don't know what he is in terms of earnings, but I think he was regarded as like a top 10 Fortnite player for a while, no?
The Heretics and Magnum praying for
like
his
in
life.
pro play?
This is a problem. He's got a corner to play from. Prophet helping him out there.
700.
How much can one man do?
Soon to be 4 though.
Top 5.
Oh no.
That's kind of
Still good. Still
in
good.
my opinion, like watching the Fortnite guys build is the most impressive to me out of any fucking esport.
Again, you're just witnessing the protocol list.
The Fortnite pros are the craziest to
But
me.
again, it's not like one shot is going to give you everything. A second might help out now, and suddenly it's getting back on. They know
got
about
mad
Prophet on the
respect, no
site
cap.
though. He's doing the dance of re-ends. Oh, and he's good at it. Benji left in the 1v2. Can he clutch again?
Fortnite.
He kept them secure before. He kept them in the round before, and Benji on 49 HP. Hasn't got an easy task here. A Phantom
Hit him
found
with
for
the
Profek.
what's a Fortnite dance?
Evan's still on the backside. Benji looking for
The
someone
boss?
out of place, but they're not giving him what he wants. As a glance around here, shoulder seen.
Hit him with the renegade.
Still holding that same line.
Now.
30 seconds.
Ready, set, 3,
Benji
2,
already
1,
forcing to
go.
add that paranoia. Good find. And the spray
How does he know how to
was
peek like
right
that?
Just at the wrong time. 20
Like a
seconds,
CS
10
peek.
HP. Trying to work out this puzzle in front of him. Levin just needs to play calm here. Benji.
Oh no! Above! Above, brother!
He's desperate for someone
Above,
to make
brother!
a move. Oh my good God, is this how it goes? Levin, death from above. The pay safe card thrifty to tip the scales back in BBL's favor.
Yeah, and I was just praising Heretics for those deep sight takes, but against the eco, Miniboo overextending there in my opinion, and Rian's looking a little bit nervous with his aim there. Uncharacteristic for him.
Wow.
But it was, yeah.
Levin's top fragging?
BBL will take that one any
You
day.
called them of the key.
That's a dream come true. Yampy on the op. Give me some of that.
Judge now off.
I've never tried playing Valorant in a different language.
I love Yampy.
I wonder how it would be to play in a language I don't
week.
speak. Like, would it just be confusing as fuck?
Gonna wander in middle now. He's active. He's wanting this. Vying for a fight, and the heartbreaking fact is they are actually going B, where he'd been posting up previous to now, but he's holding that
Sounds
midline.
epic in Japanese.
The slow build towards the B site is coming through from Heretics.
Yeah, BBL
Try it out
rotated
for fun.
and matched them once again with numbers.
I didn't know that was Razel. I
Who
actually
does
like the
have this
idea of playing in a
KO?
different language, so I have more buffer when I fuck up.
Like a little gap there.
It's like, oh, I didn't fucking know.
I think it's particularly playable, but that's a lot of players spotted. They know what's happening now.
Jumpy, dead.
Oh, my happiness is removed. The
Reclear,
Heretics,
good
step
counter
by step.
stun.
Oh my God, you
Great
saw
counter
it then like a
stun.
trap sprung. It was instantaneous. With the man disadvantage, they have a lot of their body still here, BBL. Oh, that's nice, Levin. The
Wow.
aim is on point here.
Rocket kill.
Levin's gone down, but they still have at least a bit of side control. 2 tucked towards yellow, 1 off towards that B-long post plant in a 3v3. All from side to side though. Woot's got ult. Does he get a chance to use it? Sprays and praise. Benji, the savior of Heretics, not again. Surely,
He's
oh,
so
Benji
sharp.
cannot be broken.
Holy fuck, he's
for
so
this
sharp.
round and bringing Heretics back
Damn.
up to 6-6.
He almost won it round before.
If you're good with your movement, you can
not-
jump here without making
No,
noise.
that's
If
not
you're
what
on
he
this
did,
rafter-
right? Oh, is that what he did? He jumped up and then went down?
Like that. So last moving down, and then another thing, and you have to move over here. and I do it. We try it.
This is not the one. This is not the one we're looking for. This one. It's this one. I kind of have an idea, but I didn't know it was silent. I've done it before, probably, but it's actually pretty perfect to hit it. Look,
You can jump here silently
because
if you're good with your movement.
yeah, like
Good with your movement.
because you have to like
um
because you have to also jump off of this thing like perfectly.
if you're
It's not that crazy though. I don't think it's that crazy. But anyway, this is not the one. Where's the one we're looking for? Holy fuck, that's game changing. Look at that.
Wait, what?
Oi, oi, oi.
What?
Ah, surely you're teaching me that.
Huh?
It looks kind of easy. But damn.
And could just do their methodical style.
Wow. It looks
Challenge
easy,
is
but
there,
easy to
isn't it?
fuck up too.
The opportunity is there.
That is dangerous though. 86% defense win rate for Heretics.
Quite high. It's quite a large number.
That is a big number.
Yeah. Ooh. Already nice early spam there. And it looks like Magnum's very aware, though, of what Heretics might be wanting to achieve from this. Already taken away Woot. Lovely start for
Hero
him.
did it yesterday? In which round? I don't
And
remember
again,
it, honestly.
crediting Magnum, on this side, he is pretty lethal. If he's allowed off the leash to kind of play those timings and work himself into the map, I do want to keep an eye towards his performance on here. But a 5v4, though, now, and they slow down the tempo.
We can already see that. Oh,
You did it 2 times?
Heretics re-clearing Levin.
Yeah,
I didn't notice
Knowing that
it.
methodical style, they're going to be spreading the map a lot more than Heretics, which means there's weaknesses sometimes. Maybe a player
The
off
1v3
by
clutch?
themselves.
Although it kind of gives this
The
display
1v3
that both
clutch.
teams
I
are
have to
very
remember
aware
it
of
as
each
well,
other
bro.
and try to work on some of those conditions. For now, BBL taking those steps towards the A site. No surprises.
You have to give me like a fucking highlight or like a
Love
moment of it.
Radiohead. Flash gonna come in and Mini Boo go. Oh!
Wow,
Stop it, Mini
what?
Boo! You're not meant to get two there, Benji.
Oh, the Keller
Shut him
clutch.
down the round.
On
It was all so close
split.
and beautiful, but then Mini Boo just slides in and takes him away.
Yeah, beautiful flood on A there from Heretics, knowing that that Gecko Flash can just do everything to retake. And Neon sliding in also helps.
The Keller clutch was on split, so I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is insane that he got 2, actually.
Magnum can't be happy about that. He can't be happy.
Nice, let's go!
That was insane.
We are kind of getting the openers and closers right now for Heretics. You got
Cool,
the openers
Agent?
in the form
Bro,
of like Mini Boo, getting
Agent
so
is
much
available
impact,
to
and then you got
anybody.
Benji shutting
You are
down
not doing
rounds.
that.
Scares me. Really does scare me.
I mean, I guess with that logic, like,
But,
just fucking
as it stands,
let everyone be
BBL will
OP.
have to suffer through this round. Sheriffs and odds and ends.
Just a couple of sheriffs from BBL. Magnum exploring already. What you wanted to see?
Yep. He's found.
He's got a timing.
Wow.
No, he doesn't.
Well, my joy
Caster Jinx.
is ruined. Happiness is over, and we're back.
It's Levin's go now.
Planted.
Oh,
Oh, Mini Boo's tagging everyone, I think. Oh dear. Well, let's see how we do with 3 classics and 1 sheriff.
Another retake from Heretics. Gonna show their protocols off
I like that
early
bounce.
in the first
Is that
two
laying
rounds.
backside on the box?
Clearing a lot of the corners out. It's so simple for them. It's so simple. Levin,
Simple
valiant
mention?
attempt, but finding
Nice
2
try.
ain't gonna be enough
Not a
against
bad
the
ego.
5.
Was that a backwards moonwalk
Yeah.
slide through the tube?
It looks like a TikTok reel, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
it's just ridiculous.
Those ones
how
where
smooth-
they fake all the kills and
Yeah.
it looks beautiful. Mini Boo doesn't need it to be fake.
Oh, God damn. Okay, bonus round. We saw
All
a
right,
little bit
let's
of
see
damage
it.
in that, so it certainly won't be the most intimidating round in the world, but it's a valuable one for BBL. Needing to get this started for themselves after a bit of a colder start. We're starting to see the strengths of Heretics start quickly here.
This is usually where you'd see Heretics do one of their set rounds, but with the Marshal, just keeping it passive.
Their buy is
Fairly
so
standard
weird.
approach here from
Or their
Heretics.
bonus.
BBL, knowing Heretics like that early aggression sometimes, gonna be methodical and slow.
Playing so slow. It's gonna be a long one. I feel like I've been watching this map for years. It's a sweaty one.
Icebox here.
Someone
Three
said it was
towards A,
simple, and then someone
B
replied and
going
said
out,
CS
checking all the
10s.
close corners.
That's crazy
With
work.
the Viper and the Killjoy just making sure that there's
I don't
no
think we have a
mid
simple
push.
Valorant yet,
BBL know how important
but
this round is.
maybe in a while.
Every step feels so heavy. Trying to walk forward here.
Honestly, part of the issue with Valorant is that there's only 3 events a year, so you can only win so much.
Oh! God damn.
You cursed him.
Don't you dare play.
It's your fault.
Probably that Fnatic team he was in
Oi.
for a while, I'd say. Ruined his confidence.
He went off by himself. He was full of confidence. It's just that Benji shot his head off.
He didn't have faith.
Okay, okay.
But I do believe you're all right. That was a little bit of a checkmate, and he's had a couple of those now. It feels like, again, when we're talking about how much they were prepared for this, Heretics seem very aware of what BBL would like to be doing. Again, Magnum's been caught twice now trying to do that. We saw Miniboo finding him over towards Kitchen. We've now seen Benji catching him a little bit earlier. Heretics very well prepared.
Awkward plant here without the Gecko.
Oh, this is
They need
dangerous,
to get
bro.
closer up into these sites.
Levin, no
Getting the
dash. He's
shot
good for
off,
2.
but Boo does.
I
This
jinxed
is the bonus, and they're
They
winning
saw
it.
you.
This could be heartbreak for BBL. This was meant to be the round that they
Oh,
fight
what are these
back
guys
on.
doing, bro?
But as it
They look so
stands,
lost.
it's as clean as anything for Heretics. Upgrades aplenty, and a dreamy start to the second half now. This is looking like they are starting to eye up that Toronto ticket now.
I was giving praise for BBL's methodical style, but again, it's those individuals being caught out. Magnum should know better on an anti-bonus round.
Wow. This is sick, yo. Bulldog gamers.
And it's an early timeout now coming in for BBL. I think a
He
necessary
gets
one
that
too,
too,
because the game
man.
is
Nice woot.
about to
Woo,
either
woo.
slip away or be brought back, because we look at kind of map
Ah,
one, I
it's
guess, if you want to
been
look
a
at that as an
mid-off.
example.
Or not a mid-off, it's
If
been
BBL
mid.
get the
It's just been
opportunities
Heretics
that they
show, bro.
need, they work on those win conditions, they have what it takes. We saw a 13-10 map one after a deficit, and then just couldn't quite keep up towards the end. Here, 6-6 on the half, and how quickly it's become 6-9.
Yeah, that statistic about Heretics defense is looming over the rest of this half. 11 is having a game though, 15-9. Could be something they're looking into here.
What do you do? It feels like they haven't quite got the beat on Heretics yet, right? I don't feel we've even gone kind of into those
Yes, we
deeper
will,
post
Sam
plants,
dudes.
so nothing's
Yes, we
going
will.
effectively their way. It's very early. It's still only, what,
Yeah.
the pistols
It's
and
the,
then
it's the
front
frustration
line.
of losing to that bonus round is that you
I
don't
have to
have
pee, bro.
time to... By the
Well, it's
time
a
we
bad
get
time
to
to
figure
go.
out, there's
I should
ults
wait.
up.
Is
And
this
it's a
bonus?
mess.
Go, but
Oh, good.
It's
the
been a
stats
drag,
are-
man.
Thank you.
It's not
They're
helping.
dragging us
think
through the
Kyle's
dirt
really-
right now.
He's
helping
compounding
things
the
for us.
problems. Not unless, well, if you're a Heretics fan.
Oh,
I think there's more
that's true.
strats in
I always
CS or
wanted that.
Valorant. I
I
think
know, we just out here wanting
Rocket
more
League has the
Valorante
highest
draft
level
games,
of
but We
gameplay.
may not get it.
I think these games are for
Everything
children.
indicating that
Counter-Strike,
Heretics
Valorant,
are
Fortnite,
steps away now,
Roblox,
rounds
Minecraft,
away.
all children games. Rocket
Getting
League,
back to they
now
wanna be.
that's,
At those
that's a real
internationals,
game right
fighting.
there. Put the ball in the
Place
net,
the table
dog.
again. BBL left with a broken bite, and their hopes resting a lot on this round.
Yeah, just a couple of Guardians here. Worked for Heretics with Rians on Ascent.
Put the ball in the
Gonna need to
net.
make it work here.
Stop insta-lock and jet.
Drone's gonna see nothing. It's a complete open space.
You're
but
acting like a
BBL
pet.
haven't done anything with it. So Heretics able to retake
That's
that
all I
space.
got.
Yeah, the question marks just
So I'm
kind
a
of being
jet.
erased on both sides.
Jet. I said
Could've
jet
info
twice,
spotted,
dude.
but-
Fuck!
Again, we talk about patience, and it looks like BBL is playing very slow.
Bars? Mic drop?
Duel on B long.
Someone is still saying Lakers in
players
5.
there.
Wake up, bro.
You can see the line
People
they're
are
trying to
still
take.
standing
This
Lakers
is
in 5.
still about to
Accept the
bubble over.
loss.
Magnum is going to find re-ends, but Boo's won out against Levin. So they lost on one side, they won on the other. But the
Cancun on
majority of
3.
Heretics are still here, and they don't look particularly threatened or moved. The layering this time certainly not to the same caliber we saw on the other side. Good from Profek, but
Wait.
traded in on Yampy, the one with the
Never
sheriff,
mind.
trying to keep this close. But Heretics
The Knicks play
trailing
today, don't they?
ahead
The Knicks
now,
play at 12:30?
10-6.
Anyone
Really
supporting New
punching
York?
up the numbers. I've got to see BBL respond now. We have to see if there's any big trump card they have to play. It's got to
sir.
be now.
I think I want to see them just go into that simple icebox approach that Heretics had. Just group up,
Let's go,
scale up
Knicks.
together and exec. Even that
Don't be a
round,
hater, bro.
we saw Levin by himself.
The Knicks have been looking
And
insane
then
since
the
I
AX
left
is
New York.
coming in before
I might have been the
Levin's done any
problem.
work. Like, let Levin work a little bit. Give him that space. And then decide what to do.
This could be the 11th for Heretics or the
All right, next,
build
this is the
back
next
for
round.
BBL.
The last chance for BBL.
How do
If
they want to
BBL win this
approach
round, they can do
standard
comeback. If
as
they
you
lose,
like?
GG.
Maybe just going to be cautious that Heretics could throw caution to the wind and pull out something a little bit more aggressive, offset the tempo. For now, not the case.
Kyra, I can't see it right now.
Once again, Heretics with the Killjoy setup towards the A side of the map. Oscillating between leaving it completely and like re-clearing the space is a very interesting game from Heretics on this defense. Oh,
They wanted to challenge Boo there. In that secondary position, giving up towards Yellow. Doesn't want to stick around on his own, but he is getting put into a corner. He will need some help here. Fast rotate from Mini Boo. They've done enough to pull at least one player away, but Boo's pretty secure in his own sight. Now, if Yampi takes him down, it's a totally different scenario. Boo's still here. And they're calling the rotations. They don't know about Boo.
Oh my god.
This is going to be a horrible surprise. Boo's let them almost pass. He's
That's
caught.
tough.
Massive work from Yampi. That opens up this rotation to not look silly now.
They're aware,
Levin
it
searching
seems.
deeper too. Holds a deeper line. And I think Heretics are aware of that. They gambled on that 4-1 setup. They've got to be heads up about playing this back in. Plant's going to come down as Profek falls. Levin,
Wow.
can you deliver? He does. In the way they
Nice
need.
shots.
Takes away
10-7,
2 from
we
that
got a game.
CT side.
They're saving,
and now they
right?
can reinforce towards the site.
Surely they save. I'm gonna take a piss.
2v4 here. Not much util on the side of Heretics. Gonna be a really tough retake to get in here.
The opener and closer, though, the deadly duo themselves. Top of the board, I'm pretty sure, for Heretics, but hard to navigate through. A site still to clear and a deeper post plant. It's not happening! BBL! Stabilize in the key round here, getting up to 7, but breaking the run from Heretics.
Yeah, this time BBL did go for their methodical B long and A at the same time approach, but this time letting Levin do his thing before executing. Heretics had the wrong read there, stacked forward towards A. Boo completely caught off guard on B.
Big boy ult's coming through now. The stats, again, compounding. But BBL, can you go against the odds? That is a question here.
Okay, 10-7.
Can you rise to the occasion to pressure Heretics? One round's great. You're gonna need more than that now.
Muted? Alright, fuck me.
More simple approach here for BBL, scaling up together. They have the KO ult if they want to use it to get in, but they're noticing the site is weak, so we're going to keep
Why
that
is there
for
a
the
skull
post
on
plan.
Jet?
On the other side,
Top
Heretics have
fragger
that
server,
tail
bro.
to retake.
Yumpy!
Pop the ult here for Yampi.
They have tail ult for retake?
See if those
Oh,
stats
it's
go up
over.
or down
This
now
round's
for
over.
Heretics' retake.
Actually, not really.
Profek shows his hand. Oh, it's lovely.
He gets away, they win.
Really controlled from
Nice there.
Profek. He does well to buy time and cost them mini boot.
Honestly,
Now Rienz does trade.
Teo
so back
or
down to
Rockets,
4v4.
Teo
Ult
ult.
is here for Wu. Where does he place
KJ
it?
Molly,
Right across the site,
they win the
forcing
round, I
swing
think. If
from
they stall a little bit,
BBL.
they just gotta stall
And
one
now
kill.
they're still holding the
They win.
ground though. It forces them
10-8.
forward.
They
Yampi's
win
always
off
up for
util.
the brawl. Bringing it to this 3v2. Boo and Benji now. The timing,
Wow.
not good enough. An eventual late lurk, Magnum.
Wait.
Oh dear, this actually gets really problematic. Benji
Why are
can
you
be
not
forced away,
stacking
but
the
he's got half.
rockets?
This causes
It's
all that usually being brought
2025
on here.
and we're
Benji
still not stacking
trying to make
rockets?
mountains out of molehills, a sociables utility
Wait, what? He got
doing
double.
everything they needed. BBL, it got dangerous there. Magnum just that little bit disconnected. It could have been a real problem, but they get away with it.
I thought Magnum had a great timing, it's just that Killjoy turret
Holy
was in a very
fuck, that guy's
unusual
about to
position,
pass out
caught
from
him off
Ellen.
guard. But at the end of the day, it's tail difference right there.
Yeah.
Salvos and the ult needed to secure that post plant.
Oof.
I got so confused that I thought it was Martin lurking from mid.
I love his accent so much. It brings me so much deep joy. We do have the ult coming through from, I
Tight
think that's
shit.
Levin popping that. Yeah, indeed, of course. So we wait and see how that one goes through. And we talk about simple in approach. It looks simple, but it looks
Another two.
pacey.
Oh.
And Magnum's been caught again. They are reading him like a book. This simply is not working for him. Trying to find new
Too
ways to
fast,
approach,
brother.
but again, man advantage up for Heretics. Boo spotted on site. They're going to
Wait.
know Benji's nearby as well. Both bits of info
Big.
could be key. It is. Levin takes away Boo. And now with the plant down, they've got it back to this 4v4.
Overheat!
Oh, that's too far, but he still gets a man. Levin making so much out of what felt like an overstep, but it's back down to a 2v2. Profek has been sharp on his aim, though.
2v2, yeah.
And Yampi's still alive. Do they know about him? They
Dude,
do
brother
now.
fell
He's been cleared.
asleep. Brother fell
Profek
asleep.
called upon. Oh my
Oh,
god,
if he
the ult's
clears
coming in as well.
yellow.
Profek has to be on his toes here. It's clear towards mid. He's got the green light, but can he land the shots?
Molly?
The HP is low. Time to be bought here. Viper util on the site, buying time. But Wingman's on the case. He's got to deal with this now. Oh,
They
Woot!
lost
The
somehow.
one to take him
BBL,
away.
master of choke, brother.
11-4 for Heretics.
Congratulations.
It got close again.
BBL on that
4v3,
4v5,
right?
making it almost doable. Having to push aggressive on that B side.
4v5
Michael
to
wants get
4v3.
getting caught out. But it's Levin
To
understanding that
2v2.
he needs to take more space on this side.
Damn.
Wood,
In the end,
Wood, I
Wingman
love you so much,
securing
bro.
that
Good job, bro.
2v1 retake.
Damn. Now that's love. Now that's
we're
love.
looking at the ults here, still in the hands. Benji's got his. Mini Boo's got theirs as well. One away from Boo's. On the other side, a couple of bits to work with, but this is now getting to crunch time. 2 rounds away for Heretics.
I'm out of here.
They've got to keep their composure, though, keep their cool. BBL looking dangerous on this side, finding their footing.
Spike drop.
And they've cancelled this stack here.
Yeah, with the retakes looking as good from Heretics as they are, they can gamble as much as they like.
3 on B. They will triple flank, I
Clearing
guess.
B long now for Heretics.
Yumpy will die?
It'd be good for Yampi. if
Get
he
one,
can
maybe?
Give away a little bit of position, you know what I mean? Kind of show a bit, but
Whoa,
not
whoa.
full. That would be fantastic.
Stand 3,
Should
go
be
away
enough
fast,
for BBL to
everyone. Run
accelerate
it.
to A
They
now.
got to go. Now, Wu actually took down Levin, but still, the
He
red
hears him.
carpet's rolled out, right? VIP access.
Calling my butt. Wrong grenade.
Now, it's
Wait,
not
this lurk
Magnum
is
this
big.
time on the low. It's
Sociable.
sociable. And maybe that's a little bit of a misread. Maybe Woot even seeing someone along with the side with Levin, so maybe not thinking that.
Nice rockets,
would have
bro.
been in play.
Oh, you can't die,
This time
though.
he's going to be cleared, though. Boo goes back.
You can't
And
die.
brings it back down to a 3v3.
KJ
And the ults
ults?
are here. Look at this. Boo's got his. Benji's got his. What's the answer?
Personally,
The
I
top
stay and
side
get
plant,
detained.
though, is a good position
That's
for
just me, though.
BBL to play from the belt.
Any mollies
Not
here?
belt down below here. Mini Boo gonna pop his ult as well. They want this in the bag.
Opa.
They're eyeing it up.
Viper ult
Denied
bomb.
on the first. Magnum's gone. Profek
Traded.
still fighting.
He's
it's
on bomb,
all
brother.
on Yampi.
He's off. Oh,
He
it's
knows where the
mollied.
plan is. He's bought a couple of seconds.
What the fuck?
Oh my
Nice.
god,
New
Yampi,
tech.
you absolute animal.
Is this a good angle?
1v2. Oh, it's huge. And he's still doing the right thing.
Oh.
Yampi, keep your cool. Get back there in time. Can you deny it? Oh!
Wow.
Shot stolen. 12 for Heretics now.
Why did he fall? I don't know. I guess he thought I was
My
scared of
heart can't
dying.
take too much of that.
Low key, hear me
was
out. He
rather
gets one and
close.
jumps back to belt.
It's sociable there. He's become the lurker. These lurks have not
He got
worked
scared,
at all
yeah.
for BBL, and we're
I don't
seeing
know.
a tail
I mean,
now to lurk.
that was a cool
Imagine
angle,
if in
but-
that post plant they had
Let's go, baby.
salvos.
Yes! Let's go! What is he doing? What is he doing?
Can
Is this
feel it.
elimination? No, it's uppers.
So close now, 1 round away. Toronto on the line. This
Oh yeah,
is
this is
pressure
Toronto
now.
qualification. That's true.
BBL gonna feel it too. Mini Boot even on the operator here. This is everything.
And a push out from Benji, a new look.
You should
He can hear
know.
all this information.
Lockdowns in. Levin looking to deny Mini Boot. Force them back. Create
Not
some
gonna lie,
security,
the
some
last 2
space
rounds
on the
BBL
site.
through.
How far do they go? It looks like they're pushing it. They're pressing the issue, and they're being denied on the first attempt. Minibu taking damage, tries to go forward. Yampi coming alive. Sociable as well. BBL
fuck just
making it
happened?
work for this. That road to Toronto is not easy to walk.
Spike planted.
Rien's now in a 1v3. Levin, Yampi, and Sociable against him. He's got a hard fight. The first man spotted, and he ain't gonna win it. BBL not done yet.
Imagine they didn't choke those 2 rounds.
BBL once again looking quite good on that B side of the map. Usually when they finish there, they don't have
They need to
numbers
remove
going in 'cause
animations
they're in
on
a
Tejo's
4v5,
missiles.
but maybe that's
Sells
something
out
they
his location.
end
Yeah,
this
bro.
half with,
That's what they need
pushing
to do.
into OT.
You got it, man.
I mean,
We'll
the
just give
money's
him a
broken.
fucking. He'll spawn with an op as well. Fuck it.
Heretics not gonna be able to afford much here.
So let's go, boys.
Ults online for BBL
Put the fries
too.
in the bag, bro. I'm
They
just
can
kidding.
save these ults
But that
for
is
the
not a good
next couple of
suggestion. He's already
rounds,
too
not
OP,
have
man.
to use them on this anti-eco.
That's a dream.
They have some win conditions.
They do. Mini boost stinger, light
That
shield,
was
so
a
he might be
crazy
trying to
suggestion, bro.
be still a little bit more involved here. Rien's gonna be calling
Trent's
in the
ult
support.
account.
A lot of pressure felt early. It's a long rotation here. And for BBL, this looks very likely.
Oh, this is a big round. This is not a big round. This is an easier round, arguably. They win this round. They have ults.
Sight open
A
for
little
them.
bit.
The flood coming in from
Oh my god, the
Heretics,
flood. We
slide in
lost.
from Neon.
We lost. We
This is
lost.
nice. This is really nice.
This is really fucking
Miniboo
nice,
and
I'm not
Benji
gonna
making the
lie.
best of it. The
Holy
second
fuck,
it was
this is really
denied
nice.
on that spike
Holy fuck,
one.
wait.
Oh, Yampy keeps his cool under pressure there. Miniboo gets halted, but still a 3v3.
Above.
Don't think this isn't impossible. Sociable now going to be brought in. They got to get bodies on this site. Get that plant down.
Let the bodies
They've got
hit the
it.
floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the
Oh,
bodies.
this is so scary, so sketchy.
Wow.
Nice control as Boo dives on in. And it is going to be two standing. BBL making up to double digits here. But the ults being utilized, or at least one of the two being utilized there.
They'll take it, but it's not ideal. Viper ult still to work with.
One enemy.
Nice!
Who's better?
Looks like a timeout coming in potentially.
Looks like a Heretics one. Want to get across that line. No mistakes now for BBL.
Two more, bro.
They can be the ones to
Is there a
make
match out for this?
Heretics
Yeah.
sweat.
Fnatic
Make
Liquid.
them work for this. If you want
But
Toronto,
like, fuck,
work
dude.
through it.
These
If
guys.
you want to get it into,
This is
prove
really
you
putting
can
us
do
through it, huh?
That third map, we want it. Let's see if BBL can give us what we want. Heretics here have the opportunity to close out 2 more rounds in regulation to play with.
Yeah, they have the tail ult to play for the retake, but Viper ult on BBL side. A few more. Neon slide onto.
I'm indifferent, bro.
Maybe.
I'm just.
Wait.
I just need someone to go
aggressive.
crazy. 'Cause
Okay,
I'll legit fall over
they
to the
tried
side
to
right
get
now.
a little in their face. We haven't seen Miniboo digging this deep yet,
No.
so we could burn some of that utility up to force him away from this.
Unix tonight?
Consider
You're
it,
kidding me.
but it's not here. Woo's playing a really dangerous game though. They're confident in this,
The
and
reclear.
Miniboo's going. Let
Oh.
off the leash and then put back to bed. BBL trade up
Oh.
here. Rien's gone. Profek swinging up now. This is huge for BBL. They knew there was something afoot. It didn't feel right.
The Latinos are not
They
done with
were
this game
absolutely
yet.
on the money. Plant now in. Boo and Benji. Okay.
Hold
Break
on.
down the door on one.
Unless.
Benji, you still going for more.
Unless
oh,
that's
yes!
aimbot. I saw him.
31
You saw
HP.
that?
He's brought it
Yes,
back to a
trigger bot, I saw it.
2v2. And now
Holy
we've got to
fuck.
look towards Boo. Where are you in this? Navigating the pit.
If Boo gets this kill,
Having a
it'll be
look.
insane.
Trying to find anyone lingering in the depths.
He tried to do the
Benji got
silent
caught
jump.
on the drop down now. Boo on 1 HP. The Dream not looking like it's coming alive in this round.
They heard him.
Can't find a player. They're not giving him
That's
what
on.
he wants. Profek! Big impact here.
Holy fuck. 13-11
now
is going to be
chance
tragic.
in regulation to close out for Heretics.
13-11
Or
is gonna
going
be tragic.
OT.
Love that composure from BBL. It looks like they had the perfect read. It's almost like they knew that this play was coming out of Heretics. The tail ult into Neon slide deep doesn't work for Team Heretics. The
Whoever wins this
timeout
goes Toronto, yeah.
all fails.
A broken buy for Heretics. The one round that could get them there in regulation now. Scrappy at best. What's the plan
Uh-oh.
for
Boost
BBL? A
away.
lifeline given
And they're going B.
off the back
It's
of
over.
Profek
GG.
being
Or the GG in the
marvelous.
chat.
A change of view.
Never mind. They're rotating. Cancel the GG. Cancel it. Undo retweet.
Yeah, Heretics just running
Flipped.
between
Heretics are
sites
running
right
around. They're
now.
running fucking laps around the
Earlier in
map.
this half, that looked like a good sign. Now it's not looking so much.
Magnum back to doing what he does. He's been
Okay,
caught
if
here
Magnum dies
a couple of
first,
times. I
they
need to
lose
see
the
him play
round.
this right.
If Magnum lives, they
Whoops.
win. It's all based on
Directly
Magnum this
looking
round.
his way. They've given up a lot of this B site now.
Also,
Hard to
if
hold
Loon
just
dashes
that
in and
stinger.
dies, we also
Yeah,
lose.
they're pushing deep here, BBL.
Oh, we
Killjoy
win the
ult
round.
gonna come in.
We're
Magnum
going
does
OT.
get that one though.
He doesn't need to do much
It's
more than
locked
that.
in.
He's really caused them an issue. He can fall away from this here.
It's OT.
Play the timing, and
It's
that's what he's
guaranteed
doing.
OT.
Taking that long road back around towards
It's
B
impossible
long.
retake.
Benji's
I'm
looking
serious.
to get his Killjoy ult down, but can't find an angle.
Oh, it's looking like OT
My
is on the
KJ ult.
cards here. Benji and Boo again.
Oh,
Boo, good first step. Takes
Can
a
you?
little bit of chip on the way, but Benji falling. Leaving just Boo alive
Boo.
in a 1v4. It's OT. It's going the distance now. They're back in the game. Doing better than map one. turning up on their choice of map.
Damn, damn, damn. It was 12-8.
Great sign
Yeah.
from BBL that they can go behind.
And it
pull
was
back.
12-8.
Almost.
And BBL
To
threw
OT
2
this
rounds.
time on Ice
They should have won. Arguably.
BBL.
Let's go! Let's go!
What a treat to watch. Resilience in droves from them, proving they're up to the test. All the pressure was on them and they found what they needed, but OT is a different beast now. Gotta try and keep this building. Heretics back on that attacking side, and now BBL on the defense.
No timeouts being used for Soto OT yet. Simple approach from Heretics. 5A this time. It looks like.
5-man A.
And BBL rotating with 5 members.
5 on 5A?
Whoever it is giving away the game.
They should make this a custom mode. This is one bomb site. 5v5.
As well from Yampi. On the other side, of course, Benji. But he's pretty deep at the moment. He's not particularly playing close by. This is so quiet on the map. It feels so heavily weighted towards this A site. They are playing out of the site, BBL. And now they're going to fight back in. It's this kind of standoff, almost denial on the plot. And now
where are you going?
Heretics. Levin!
Oh, God, it's working.
He just goes forward. I can't believe
There's
it.
2v2. Oh.
What in God's name is that?
I need a replay. What just happened?
Because it looked like it was on the cards for BBL, and then Benji just goes nuclear.
I love the play from BBL, dodging
What
that drone
happened?
and flooding in, but somehow
He killed everyone from top pipes.
Benji once again closing out the round.
That's not even the observer's fault.
Show me this magic here. This is when it looked good, right? BBL, brilliant. On it, Benji just up. Oh
Damn.
my God.
Damn, that third kill?
Yeah. That's the Benji.
Wait, that might be GG. Oh my God. This is tragic.
12 to 13 now.
This is
One
tragic.
more round for Heretics, but this was the side they couldn't quite close on. Oh, but this time, Boo off to the races. A 1-for-1 trade.
No timeout here from Heretics, using the momentum that they had on attack. Feeling the energy right now.
One suppressed.
Can it be suppressed? Can it be stopped? Can BBL quieten down?
He's stuck yellow.
All of that momentum, 3 players here. Woot still towards yellow.
I do know though, he shot
Wow, Benji
Final
again.
boss, it feels like when the stakes raise, so does his gameplay.
They can't kill him like
Matching
this.
it
They
in
have to
quality.
scale.
Leaving just Woot here, still controlling the corner being a problem. And it looks like BBL
Wow,
is
the wall
starting
to escape.
really stall out here.
My
They gotta make a go
God.
of this. 50 seconds, they could change their minds. But with only 3 players, what are the options?
Cooling down. Shutting them down.
They're going back in. Flash through the wall. It's all on this. Survive or die. Re-ends.
GG, wow.
Forward.
Benji the fucking hero. Oh my God.
Heretics carry on their road for revenge. Toronto locked in, and they
What a way to
have
lose,
been
bro. That was sad.
merciless in their path.
BBL made them work for it, but Heretics are looking back to a global event.
Damn.
And hopefully as one of the favorites going into it.
Outstanding from them. A close game, and as you said, fair play to BBL. They looked brilliant. A lot for them to look on and be proud of here. But the storyline, all eyes go to Heretics now. At start of the year, something they can forget as their story begins in Toronto. And how far can they take this? Bloody hell. What a performance.
Great. Just a great game overall. We asked for it. We wanted 3, but they did enough in 2.
Let me fix
I'll
that.
take this too. This
Thank
was
you,
a
though.
solid
Priceless.
performance. And I have to say, BBL, what a surprising dark horse they've been.
Yeah.
They pushed Heretics hard there. I wish we got a map 3. But today we had vintage Benji coming out. We had Mini Boo Fire. Everyone was playing a fantastic game. They've showed truly international quality here today.
GG.
I
Honestly,
can't wait to see how far they
it
can
was
take
kind of a
this.
I'm so excited. Even Wu on that jet.
Oh yeah.
on
jet
both maps,
operator,
but BBL had
just
comebacks
all of
on
them,
both
like you
maps.
said, all
Big
of them had
comebacks.
their moments today.
They should have definitely won map 2.
To be
I would
such
say
a moment for
Icebox,
Heretics.
but
A
they
really
just, the
hard
close
run.
situations they lost.
Coming back into this, doubts
Yeah.
aplenty. A lot of people questioning performance, looking for roster changes. No, they went back to the drawing board and they brought themselves back to business. Absolutely exceptional. And again, now we're seeing Ascent thrown into that map pool,
Damn,
but they
Benji clutched
don't
up,
look
huh?
immovable. They do still look human. People can look at this. They've seen an icebox here that was
Heretics qualified
challenged,
to
brought to
Toronto.
OT, an Ascent that didn't look flawless, a 13-10. This is a team that's going to have to fight
Stats,
for
let's
every
see.
step they're going to take.
For sure, but when they do have a little bit time to
VLR's
go back
down.
and look at those maps,
Does it just
where
always go
they're
down after
always
the match?
bringing out new things, new comps, new strats. So I don't have any doubts in my mind about this team.
I'm very much with
Damn.
you in that. And as we wait for the interview.